Okay, so here's some reasons why you might be failing your fast. I've been fruit fasting for like since 2020 to be honest, and like since then, this is the first time I've been able to like hold a fast steadily in my mind. So that's my background information on fasting. So I'm gonna show you the first reason that I wrote down. So since I've been fruit fasting, I've been keeping record of how I feel. I think it's a good idea for you to keep record of how you feel, whether it's in your journal, you like to write down stuff, or if you like to get on your phone and make videos. Personally, I think you should get on your phone and make a video of how you feel during your fast. I think that you should give yourself real questions. If you don't really have an idea of what questions to ask yourself, you can maybe get some ideas from other people. But honestly, I think, you can start off by asking yourself how you feel. You know, I don't know. I don't know if certain things come natural to you guys or not. I don't really know how y'all's mind works. So, I kind of just, I don't want you to feel lost or whatever whenever you're making these videos. But back to the point. The point is that I want you to keep like a diary, keep mental notes, check in with yourself, ask yourself how you're doing, play different roles, be the interviewer and the interviewee in your videos. So, reason number two is you need to give yourself various options on what to eat. So, fruit is like super diverse. I only live in Texas and I have a Walmart and a Brookshires where I live at. But I keep in touch with a lot of people on social media and I follow a lot of different accounts. So, I see that there's like a super wide expanse of fruit and there's like different properties and all of these different fruits, and they even bring forth like different moods and things like that. So but being a standard American, having like standard stores in your neighborhood, you're usually going to be faced with some of my favorite options that I've been using are papaya, watermelon, and like any frozen fruit that is in the freezer section, especially cherries, because if you go to the freezer section in Walmart, then those cherries that are in that freezer section, they're pitted cherries. So that means that they definitely had the seed in them. It was just removed. I'm not a fan of seedless fruits. I was gonna include it in this video, but I was doing research last night and like I was reading how they make GMO foods, and harmlessly I was thinking that they use selective breeding. They just like cross pollinate so that they can show certain genetic traits that they want. But no, it goes like way deeper. Google popped up something about how they dip the plants in growth hormones, and then I guess they just like put it in dirt. So after I read that, that's like all I was tasting in my food was growth hormones. Because sometimes that's all you have. Like that's the only option that I have right now is seedless food. Well, at least that's what I have bought. But instead of eating those seedless grapes, I have my frozen cherries that had the seed in it. And what else? I don't know. Just some other regular food. Like, what did I buy? Apples and cantaloupe too. So, whenever you're eating fruit, some people classify eating fruit as feasting and some other people look at it as fasting. I will still consider it fasting because I think that fruit is medicine. Whenever we're called to heal, we're called to fast. So, and I don't know. I don't know. I just went blank as fuck. But anyway, so whenever you're eating fruit, whenever you're fasting, you're gonna have different emotions. You're gonna have different needs, like your tummy, your mind. You know, your brain is your connected to your gut. People say that your gut is your second mind. So sometimes we'll have certain cravings like come up, like maybe you want to feel extra satiated one day, but maybe you can't have like avocados or you can't have chickpeas. So one fruit that is super good at hitting that craving is papaya. It's super dense. It's a pretty easy fruit to pick. So papaya, there's the stem part and then there's the bottom part where they like wrap the bottom with the brown bagging. And I watched this video and they said the way to tell if a papaya is ripe or not is you like press on the top part where the stem grows from and you see if that area is soft. And judging by the softness of that is how ripe it is or how ripe it isn't. Yeah, so that's a good one. Plus, it has seeds in it too, and the seeds are known to kill parasites and just give your body a good cleanse. Give it a good cleanse. So, after that, what did I say? Oh, this is something super cool. Y'all should go to Walmart to go in the freezer section. I don't remember the brand name, but there, if you go to Walmart, you're gonna see it. Like over where they have like the pre-made acai bowls and things like that, and like smoothie mixes. There's this brand that freezes passion fruit in like these little cubes. So if you are just bored with like whatever juices, or if you're really like a true beginner fasting and maybe you just can't find certain content that you're looking for, I really hope that this hits your feed, because I want you to know that lime will spice anything up. Lime will make anything taste different, and passion fruit will make anything taste different. If you add your passion fruit to like today I made a smoothie, which when I say smoothie I just mean fruit blended up with water. And I blended up some cherries, lime, and passion fruit, and it tasted very good. And I've added passion fruit to blueberries before with water and blended it up, and it's very good. It's very good. It's very different too. Oh my gosh, y'all. And then one time I freaking ate some mangoes. So like the passion fruit is frozen, right? Well, I cut up these mangoes and I put them in a bowl. And then I put the passion fruit in the bowl with it. And by the time I had like got around to eating it, the passion fruit had melted. And while I was eating the like sour passion fruit with the sweet mango, it tasted so much like Sour Patch Kids to me. It was very good. It was very, very, very good. So I definitely recommend that fruit. It's, yeah, at Walmart. Go to the freezer section, please. Yeah. So what's next on my list? Oh, speaking of the frozen section, if you're like planning on fasting in the winter, which is kind of redundant, but if you just don't have a lot of options, in the fresh produce section, the freezer section is gonna be your friend for sure. Oh, okay. So this is a really good one. I had noticed this like a couple years back, probably in 2022 or something like that. I was speaking to somebody and we were kind of in the same boat where we had just like found out about alkaline living, and we were eating alkaline food that was Dr. Sebi approved, but we were not sticking to the diet. Like we just kept going back to old habits, old foods that we like to eat. I think my sister's home, so I might stop the video, but oh no, that's just the mailman. So we were going back to old habits and stuff like that. But what I noticed getting older and like forcing myself to be in this lifestyle, having been around so many different types of people, so many different walks of life, I have found out that there will always be a craving to go back to what you know. So I want you guys to really introduce yourself, really immerse yourself into this lifestyle. It's okay if you end up going back to something. Like, don't feel like a stranger. Don't feel like a stranger if you're not a permanent resident over here. Yeah. So, yeah, you should try everything. Try all the food. Get curious. Get excited. It's super fun, and I hope that you guys are finding the people that y'all need, and I hope that y'all if you don't have it outside of the phone, I hope that not only can I be a safe space and a good influence to you, but that other people can be that for you as well. Let's see. Okay, my next topic is super good. We need to up our mineral intakes. So I'm a big believer in the food pyramid, and I believe, this is what I truly believe, I believe that in the food pyramid, that there is just like hidden chasms, like right under the bottom, wherever the like end of the food is, whatever this bottom portion is, right below it, I truly believe that there's a hidden chasm for vitamins and minerals. I want you guys to get in there, go explore the mineral content, go explore minerals, get those in. I'm not super familiar with the periodic table, but Dr. Sebi talks about oxygen a lot, and that is, I don't know if it's a mineral, it's a gas, technically. It's a gas. But, it's something off the periodic table, and it's an element too. It's an element, like a single element. So, I would really encourage you guys to look into herbal teas, just get into the habit of drinking a tea. Get into the habit of drinking a tea. If you truly want to be able to have prolonged fasts, it's important for you to have certain reserves in your body. Your whole body is an organ. Even your brain is an organ, and it's 60% of it is fat. So, I think it's important to have certain things at ready, certain things on standby, because you may not understand what you need it for with your forward thinking mind, but you never know. There might be a part of your body, there might be an organ that knows exactly what to do with that mineral that you just keep skipping out on. So 2 herbs that I recommend are burdock, and I recommend sarsaparilla. I recommend them both because they're just super like heavy in iron. I'm a very thin lady, and while I was like on the standard American diet, I used to pass out, completely faint. Like, how like back in the day or whatever, they used to have like women that would just genuinely faint. I'm one of those girls, and I'm living it today, and I'm so thankful that this is what I choose to do, because lately, so I've been eating fruit for almost 2 weeks now only, and for the first time before, I have this video on my channel, nobody's really watched it, but it's this video of me working out, and I did not feel lightheaded like even one time. And I know it's because like I'm super hydrated, and it's not just H2O, it's H3O2. I've been watching videos trying to learn more about the difference between H3O2 and H2O, but H3O2, I know people say they call it structured water, and I genuinely feel like very structured. I feel like my body has structure to it, and I'm super able to carry out a lot more of like the physical dreams that I had for my body, you know, goals that I didn't know if I would ever be able to achieve. So it's cool. It's cool to know. Maybe I'll be able to run. Maybe I'll be able to run one day. Working towards that goal. So bladderwrack is another good herb that has a lot of minerals in it. You know, people will mix burdock and bladderwrack in with sea moss to get yourself the full, it's either 102, I'm sure it's 102 minerals that our body needs. So bladderwrack has iodine in it, and iodine is balances your thyroid, and your thyroid does a lot for you. But I found out that it is not the only organ that produces hormones, okay? So once you get your thyroid in check, you will be able to get your gut in check, and your gut is connected to your mind. So we really want to make sure that we take care of that. I can't tell you everything that's going to happen whenever you do these good things for yourself, because you know you just gotta go and find out for yourself. So get your bladderwrack in, get your burdock in, and if you think about it, get some sea moss too. Get that sea moss too. Yes, totally do it. You should do it. And this is my last thing. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I feel like this is a good place to end the video. You know, I want to end this on a high note. With you guys. I don't want y'all to feel like y'all are doing anything wrong. Super cool if you're choosing to fast. Super cool if you maybe have fasted before, but it's been like a long time since you did a really long fast. Maybe you feel unmotivated, or I don't know, maybe you feel intimidated by your past, you know, having been able to do something so good before, and then like moving past that and like not being able to get back to that spot can be discouraging sometimes. And I have also went through that discouragement before. But instead, I'm going to choose to look at it as like, wow, you know, there was so much less that I knew back then. Like I knew so much less. Like it was pure willpower. But let me tell you something. It is so much better to go into something with knowledge. So I really hope you guys were able to take something from this video. You guys take care. Enjoy your Sunday or your Monday. It's going to be a beautiful week ahead of us. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.